Welcome to the final episode of Season 1. Season 2 starts on Friday.
We're finishing an American werewolf in London. After David turns into a werewolf and kills 6 people, he wakes up in human form and naked in the zoo.
He escapes the zoo and steals balloons from a boy and a coat from a woman. Then he makes his way back to Alex's flat.
Alex gets a call from Dr. Hirsch and he wants them to come to the hospital. On their way to the hospital, David finds out about the 6 murders and he automatically knows he did it. But he doesn't remember what he did as a werewolf.
He walks up to a cop and confesses to the murders so he can get arrested, but the cop doesn't take him seriously.
He tries to get arrested by saying inappropriate stuff, such as saying, Queen Elizabeth is a man, Prince Charles is a faggot, Winston Churchill is full of shit, and some other nonsense that is disrespectful to British people.
After some wandering around, David goes to a porno theater in Piccadilly Circus. He stops at a payphone to call his family in New York. But only his little sister is home. He tells her he loves her and he almost cuts his wrists with a pocket knife, but backs out at the last minute. In the theater, he sees Jack again, but this time as a skeleton.
He's unrecognizable at this point. Not only that, but David also meets the 6 people he killed the night before as a werewolf. They're all mad at him for this, even though Harry and Judith won't stop smiling. They all demand that David take his life so they won't be stuck in limbo forever. David agrees and asks how he should do it. They all suggest different ways he could kill himself, such as a gun, a car crash, electrocution, drowning, hanging. When he asks if he'll need a silver bullet for a gun, Jack scoffs at that.
When David turns into a werewolf again, he kills everyone in the theater. The police get involved and shut the gate to the theater so David can't come out. But when Inspector Village shows up, David busts out the gate and chomps his head off.
Why the hell are the people in Piccadilly Circus crowding around the scene? They need to be running for their lives.
After Werewolf David escapes the theater, he chases the people in Piccadilly Circus and people keep getting in accidents.
The fact that more people are dying in car crashes than by getting mauled to death. And it doesn't take long for Alex and Dr. Hirsch to find out about this and they rush down to Piccadilly Circus.
By now, the cops are here and they surrounded David in an alley.
Alex busts through the crowd to get to David and she tells him she loves him. But there's one thing that Alex didn't consider.
What?
This is a horror movie, not a Disney movie. So confessing your love doesn't work. When David leaps at Alex, the police shoot him to death and he morphs back into a human.
With David dead, the ghosts from earlier are free from limbo and Alex is devastated over losing David. Movie's over. Roll the credits.
What? Really? What kinda ending is that?
What a disappointing ending.
I'm no conspiracy theorist, but I think I know why the movie ended like that.
Why?
You know how David had those bizarre, terrifying dreams? Well, what if this whole movie is a dream of his and the reason they ended the movie so quick is because they don't want us to know that?
And also, if you become a werewolf by getting cursed by another one, then how did the first ever werewolf get cursed?
Right. Well, I like this movie.
Me too. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And we'll see you on Friday.